if at all. For now, though, Link again, the man who's so solid, seems to be fantastic at just finding multi-frags. Not today, though. He's already shut out of the round.
Yampy's getting spammed at. The door's about to be closed, but there it is. The recon, the info they were waiting for, catches off the Killjoy. Shutting him down now, they're a little bit more comfortable to play for the retake, and even more so as GTM plays a dangerous game, spamming a frenzy through the smoke, but they can see those tracers. They knew that he was there and took him down right away. This has just become a very awkward situation for Vikings. A great opening to the site, and well...
Now, but it's an incredible read coming out from Liquid. They are ready for this.
Oh, 100%. Yampy wants to get up here, but that flash, it actually pushes him back. Scream falls. Okay, that's a great start. Here's the ultimate pop to get the information. Yampy pops his Blade Storm, but gets nothing bar the one kill. Oh, okay, Link. Sneaky beaky down below. Solka's going to emerge from the smoke and catch them completely by surprise. It comes down to a 1v1, a bonus round for Liquid, one where they don't stand to do too much damage. Vikings hope to just build up that economy and put themselves in a good position, but instead they end up with 15 seconds and zero information. The spike needing to be planted, and it will be stuck. Cryptic sneaks out of heaven in the meantime and knows that player has to be up close or still behind that generator. Sassy gets a good position underneath now. The steps not really going to be masked. Sassy knows exactly where he is. It's almost essential at this point. Liquid could be up behind them. You're gonna pop the Hunter's Fury right off the bat. Scream catches the first, the second, and almost a third, tickling up Sadek down to just 20 HP. They get no progress for it, barely managing to make it out of the choke point and losing so many players along the way. Team Liquid now reinforcing this B site, but Sadek isn't letting this one go. A shock dart kill onto Cryptics bridges the gap even further, but do they know that Link has snuck on? They might not care, because these players, they're set up to potentially contest in towards spawn, where Yampy is currently waiting for the smoke to fade. 10 seconds remaining. Yampy makes it away and even catches a kill on his way. Link tucked in, undetected, able to close out that round, and Liquid, they put up a convincing answer back. This divide. We'll talk about that a little bit later, perhaps, because straight away there's going to be a push in towards Pizza, and Scream's wall has now been revealed, getting nothing for his trouble. The players in spawn not to be worried about with the wall up. And as FZ gets onto the side, that's an awkward fight. Luckily, a trade is found immediately, and a smoke down to cover the Cosmic Divide's dissipation. This will be a plant, as well as a man advantage. There's a retake.
Off the back of the ultimate again, just to make sure that rotations into the site are going to be very difficult and that they can't be spammed from the defender's spawn. And now they're actually looking to go hunting, clear out some of these remaining players. Sutikas eventually will fall, but hey, they've got themselves up to a third round. They're dropping some of those weapons for Liquid, and
he does. They're going to be barreling onto this side, on the side of Vikings, looking for these duels, but Solkas, he's the first to take a fight, and he just doubles and triples down on it. That might be it for Vikings. The time is way too low, and well, Sassy ain't going to do too much there.
Again, it's looking like we're going to see the gate crash put through into the site instead of a TP. It gives you that extra entry. Scream already looking to spam, but he's got a little bit of support here. Trade back and forth, though. Sadeki keeping things even. Link, again, he always seems to be good for two, but he runs out of bullets and falls. Sudekas will close out another. They've managed to garner the site. 20 seconds for them to get the spike down, and nothing that can be denied for now. Although, actually, Liquid, they're going to give it a go. They're pushing before it's actually down.
Yeah, they're trying to make the clock the biggest enemy, but unfortunately, bullets come back their way to take them down. Not finally decided. The ultimate used to clear out that space. A bit of a showstopper without the boom to it. He's going to be on the back side now, ready to take a fight. Scream, the first to open things up, and GTN forced out the lockdown, pulling them back in towards main. He's going to use his TP to safely cross, but in the meantime, his teammates are falling like flies. Yampy still with the dash online, free for a kill. Dash still up, which gives him the confidence to go out for more. GTN left alone. And a 1 versus 4, doesn't have the spike, and there's less than 20 seconds on the clock. This one is lost. It's already gone Liquid's way, putting 6 on the board, and this is quite scary now for Vikings. They don't want Liquid to run away with this in the later stages of the half.
Yeah, this definitely looks like Liquid are very well prepared for all of these sort of like mid-round rotations that Vikings love to do. Like, they're more than happy to play that clock incredibly low and get down to like the last come in, but no one's moved. Again, I said they're happy to leave Yumpy alone. They're happy to leave him to battle. And now pushing into what is a 3-man stack with a 4th able to rotate in. This is going to be tough for Vikings.
Oh, man, especially because GTN doesn't have any flashes left. He's in trouble as he goes out, and they are just walking into a firing squad. But with so little time left down, Sudacast has a lot to do on this one. He's going to see the feet as they come around the corner. The first kill goes his way. Left on 44 on the retreat, but hey, you'll take those man advantages whenever you can get them. The wall up gives the headshot angle and very nearly gives a pick towards Team Liquid. Cryptics to be taking down FRZ as they close in on the site. Another goes their way. The player under heaven now caught and isolated. Link, the one to connect the shot to close that out. Oh, and another headshot found for him. He's so low, but using the head peek angle down below puts him in a great position. Team Liquid now just looking to hold on and run down the clock. Cryptics and Link both low, but there's only Static left to deal with, and the trades are quick and fast.
It's a gift. If you win this round, you're probably going to get an extra bonus. And hey, you know what? That's a gift as well. Yumpy goes diving through the one-way. And Sudacast does very well there to actually come away with 2 kills.
Again, the idea, fantastic. They go up to try and push these players off the control so they can get the ult orb, get Yampy his ult, and he can just go for fights. Instead, he dies. So, hey, he's got his ult online. But these rifles, they are just going to dominate these fights. FRZ and Sassy, quick to almost close this out. It's just Link, and although he's been a god in clutches previously, Scream, I like this. We're going to wall it up. We're going to look up, and we're going to fall off. So that's not quite gone according to plan. Nonetheless, pushing out towards the site. There's going to be a TP up behind, but nobody checks the alleyway. Static able to grab himself a double and now lock down that site. FRZ comes through the smoke to provide support, and that is a clear win for Vikings. We can quickly rotate in if they do get pressured, and pressured they will get. Yampy on his way through. Oh, FRZ, he got caught on the wall by accident, but still gets the kill. That is nasty. Another player fallen, and the site potentially overrun. Liquid now have 4 players online with that res. You'd be forgiven if you thought Link was out, but he's actually on 5 HP, just barely holding on to life. And a potential heal could come through pretty soon. This is dangerous for Vikings. They're going to use that Killjoy ultimate to try and push them back, and it looks like it will be successful. Everybody bailing out towards long and short. The Odin picking up a kill. Scream returns another, and Cryptics is in. They've now got a crossfire on this. They can swing from 2 different angles. We've seen this one before, just the other day by V1, but not this time around.
Pretty well to pull some of the players out of position, but Liquid are not budging. Well, I say that. Yumpy's actually going to go pushing. He's had enough. He's just taking control of the round all on his own. 1 man left standing. Sadaki versus the world. The first kill will go his way. And even going to try and switch up to the... Oh, he gets the next one. It takes Yumpy closing him out.
Everything about that was beautiful to watch. A 4K for Yampy, a 12th round for Liquid, and what could be the closer. They just need one more. Vikings do at least open this up, but look at the damage to Sudacast and GTN. They're both so low.
Unfortunately, on the other side, they don't have any opportunity to heal. The Hunter's Fury, guaranteed 1 at least. Second.
Probably for the best, but at 12-7, considering the lead, I wasn't expecting it, although I will applaud it. Definitely the right call. Vikings, though, might want to take these weapons out of their hands, and you can see they absolutely do. Barreling forward, Screams caught in a corner, and there's going to be time for them to get all the way up if they want to. But no, they'll just back off. That site, the rotates come in, though. Vikings now with 4 players here. The TP onto site, we'll see it's clear, and you're only really worried about Heaven with Sudacast dropped below. That is a real kick in the delicates. The site now completely Liquids, and they get the kills for it.
And that's a problem, especially considering his position. I feel like he had to get the kill on Link there. We're going to see the dimensional drift used, trying to clear out some of those spots and maybe give them a reposition to actually retake from another angle. It will give another spot, but it doesn't matter. Soulcast has already found another with the shock dart. They've also got the denial of the push back in. The nano swarm going to hold them back even further, and this map is looking done. Liquid, they have taken their opponent's choice, a map that they feel comfortable on themselves, and Vikings, they're going to have to try and swing this back in map number 2 in that. But now we're going to see the push, the dash straight in towards the back of the site. It is that 1v1 that ends in Link's favor, but the trades not going too badly. The problem now, though, is the time. 12 seconds to try and get that plant in, and the second it begins, we're going to see the push start going back in towards the site. Already Cryptic shutting down one. It's left on to Sassy. He needs to find all 3. And Yampi, well, it's not quite the 4K of the last pistol round, but you know what? I think 3 will do this time.
Don't think it was spotted on our screen. It seems so obvious, but on theirs, not so much. FRZ able to drop 1, but immediately after, bodies start hitting the floor for Vikings. They answer back. They get the sight and a plant, but look at the HP. Less than half. No armor as well on any of these players for Vikings. The drop out of heaven from Scream could be huge. The flash is there. The drop right after, there's the first. But Soulcast falls. Scream in with more. He knows that Suitcast is towards short. Exactly where is unknown. He clears out now. Focused, cyber focused on this position. He could be tucked in the close left corner, but down on the short itself, the step is heard. But Suitcast actually wins that. No, it's gone. It's been heard on the way through. There's the flash pop to allow a little bit of aggression, but they don't get the kill that they want off this Liquid. Still with the man advantage, happy to just trade out one after another. That's not quite a trade there, Link, but he drops down feeling the confidence.
For a full retake on the site. And bear in mind, this time there's no ultimates. They don't have the orbital strike to clear some of the angles. They don't have the Seekers. Well, the player who has Seekers isn't even alive, so they definitely don't have that. And there's no res to give them an even keel in this round. So gonna almost take a mistake, I feel, from Vikings to give them a chance back into this one.
Yeah, I'm with you there. This is Vikings round on lockdown. There's another kill to pretty much secure it. At this point, I think Liquid are probably starting to think about exiting and bringing these weapons through to the next round. Listen to how quickly the spike is ticking. I think they've got time to wrap into this side and do some damage. Certainly Sassy does. He wasn't expected to be that close, but thanks to the Phantom, even jumping up on the box didn't cost Yampy his life. That did, though. Not quite looking the right way. Gotta look both ways when you cross. Oh, we're into another buy round. Soulcast still on that weak weapon, right? He's got the judge in hand. Are they going to expect it? Yes, but they run right into it still. The spacing not there for the trade. Another caught off guard towards A long. This is a disaster. Vikings putting their economy on the line to try and take the lead out of Liquid's hands. And yet the Horsies are taking the lead by the looks of it. If this round keeps playing out, Link tucked up close. This could be more than one even. He catches Suitcast. He didn't even know he was there. In an attempt to pursue Sadik, he finishes off beautifully with a headshot. That's a disaster for Vikings. A round where they only really take one aim duel, it feels like, and that's this for FRZ, which is quickly quenched. Oh my God.
A retake setup, but Soulcast wanting to try and get back into the site. He's got the pop flashes.
Oh,
the orbital strike combined with it as well. They don't stand a chance. That is beautiful from Liquid. The flash couldn't have been better from Soulcast. This is the agent we want to see him playing. But the timing of that strike, no chance for Vikings. 2 players left, 25 seconds. Spike down, Mitch. How do you get out of this one?
You don't get out of this one, Tom. This is done and dusted. Surely a 5 versus 2. If you had 2 judges, you're good. But no, oh man, 15 seconds. It's all about how much damage they can do, really, and possibly saving the weapon, but no, not even in question.
Fast. They're doing the same again. This is the dimensional drift straight in. It's going to almost be that distraction play. Now, he could just opt to try and stick this one and almost fight him, and that's exactly what he does! Cryptix is expecting the TP away, and instead GTN goes, you know what, I'm just going to fight you. Now, they've lost a player on the rotation, but they have got the site now, Mitch.
Even sprayed down his own teammate as well. Wants the extra damage. But yeah, that's a very good entry. And the ulti, well, it's not gone well afterwards, has it? TPing back, trying to get the flank. And sometimes you can look for too much impact in a round. That's what we just saw happen there. Sadik not going to be blinded. The timing is good on that swing as he catches rawkus off guard. Another trade in for Vikings to put them back into the 2v2. Time is on their side, but the man advantages are no more. And Sassy has been spotted down towards long. The Hunter's Fury activated, but they're still going to get it halfway. There it is, firing in for a little bit more, but he needs the kill, and it's being watched. Oh, but he got it, and the time is too low. He's actually won the round. Oh, they'll get a little bit, but there is a second player here to support Link, getting his time to shine on this B-side defense, and he's been spotted and taken down real quick, but that's the spike. Luckily, the trade is there immediately. Vikings realizing that they've left the president back there, and they've got to go protect him. Now, left out, locked out of this B-side, Team Liquid try to go back in and find some space, but FRZ backside just too strong, leaving Yampy alone. He has a lockdown, but unlikely to use it. Even going to the Sheriff in case he gets double peeked on. This is going to be a tough one to get into because there's two players. We've seen him do this with the no-scopes before, but the trade is immediately there from Sassy.
Just like we've seen in this round.
Oh, up and over we go. FRZ looking to style on them. Yampy's the one to pick up the kill, though. Normally the Jet on the other side of it, but he's making it work. An operator coming in to clear out Garage and hoping he finds another victim. All three players outside of it right now. But the B side is going to be where Vikings look to take it. They've already suffered heavy casualties in this final round. It's time to throw themselves at it. Everything they've got. There's a res, lockdown, orbital strike. So much to work with, and Scream only gets the one from that. It looked like so much more. FRZ shut down to close this out, 7-5.
It's closing this series and continuing in that lower bracket.
Oh, great info on the jump from the Wolf in the end. It spots out both players in towards the back, but the duels just don't seem to be going Liquid's way until rawkus somehow sneaks up beside them. Cryptics with the trade to put it all onto Suitcas. Pushed out by that snake bite. He was just on the edge of the smoke. He thought that was his timing to move, but no.
Is trying to pull players over. And they're now going to know there's only one player currently within this C site. Right at the back of it, Sadiki just trying his best to survive. Yumpy, he's got a perfect lurk position as well. Already cutting off one of the rotations. Sadiki, though, he's doing a damn good job. Somehow he's still surviving in the back of the site, and his teammate even comes in to help. But the trades come in thick and fast, leaving it into a 2v2. Spike will be planted, but there is still a chance for the Vikings.
Oh, there absolutely is. They could be sailing through with a victory right here. That snakebite going to slow down the plans, though. Bit of a wrench in the works. And as Team Liquid, both players on the site. Orb goes up. Oh, man. I mean, this is a worst-case scenario, really. All that Viper utility there holding you back. They're going to put the TP through. That will have been heard by Cryptics, though. They'll be ready for it. A flash you would expect to come on in, but they don't have one to play with. They've got to just go in for the peaks on this, and Cryptics takes them out. There's the B side, sure, but it also got Yoru to take his teleport into spawn and rotate to A side of B. That was where they wanted to mount the retake from. So it ended up actually stopping him from being able to, because he was playing outside Garage, to be able to support the C side instantly. That could have been Jet and Yoru there to actually stop them, and maybe things would have went their way. So just got kills. We're not talking about it. They got pistols. Again, we've set these expectations time and time again. But when you're this deep into the half, 2 or 3 kills, it's going to do nothing for you. Oh, no!
Oh, how could you?
That's just rude, man. That's just so rude.
How dare you, Yumpy? We're having a nice, clean game. Still looking to put the pressure in. The Nebula formed to try and deny them the space. There's only 30 seconds left. Sudicast, he's normally been superb in these sort of scenarios, but he's actually going to get forced off the angle. He does have a little bit of support, but in fact, the peak comes back out. It's traded by GTM, but they need to clear some of these players before they can go for the plant. Sassy might be able to sneak around this as well, and a chance to double up for Sassy. But again, the trades come back thick and fast, and Yumpy from behind. He's going to leave 10 seconds on the clock for the spike to go down, and Cryptics will shut things out.
And instead, they're going to get out of there, pulling back and moving out of the site. There's the flank coming through for 1 kill. It's Cryptics that falls. That's a big blow to Team Liquid's post-plan setup, but they're still able to win these duels. Scream gets a flash pop for him and swings into Sassy, but Sassy full blind, still gonna kill, keeping a small thread of hope for Vikings to hold on to. Yampy out towards short. They try to bait a peek in, but they need to go for this plant now. It has to be stuck, and Scream is going to get safe to make that happen. The spams are off by an inch. And that is a sad situation for Vikings as Scream closes it with a beautiful 4K, 13-5. Vikings will be going out of Masters as Team Liquid move on in the bracket. What a great showing from them. 2-0, taking down what is widely considered to be the strongest team in Brazil right now.